the Chi-Town experience on the flight. Let me go tune in to Keek on the mic. He gon' make sure we get our news and highlights. When you get on YouTube, you better hit the likes.
The Chicago Bears have a huge opportunity to get their offense going. Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Bears fans, make sure you also do me a huge favor by also hitting the like button on today's episode of Keek on the Mic. Bears fans, I am a little bit excited going into this next matchup against the Colts. Obviously, when you currently look at the Colts, they're sitting at 0-2. They're coming off a really brutal loss against the Green Bay Packers where they lost to Malik Willis, where Anthony Richardson didn't look too good. But as we all know, the Chicago Bears also have their own struggles, especially on offense. When you look at the offensive line, the inability to run the football, obviously Caleb Williams and the offense can't really gain a rhythm due to the fact that the offensive line, is having trouble protecting him. But the Chicago Bears have a golden opportunity to finally get their offense in a rhythm, get their offense going, get their offense on track. And I know that all Bears fans should be excited about these next 3 games on the Chicago Bears schedule. So Bears fans, on today's episode of Keek on the Mic, I wanted to explain the importance of these next 3 games, first of all, and why I believe that the Chicago Bears offense can get things going over these next 3 weeks. First and foremost, when you look at the Chicago Bears' next 3 opponents, you're taking on the 0-2 Colts, who just lost to Malik Willis, the Rams without Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, and multiple starting O-linemen and defensive backs, and of course, the Carolina Panthers that just benched Bryce Young. Andy Dalton will now be the starter for the Carolina Panthers. But other than that, the Carolina Panthers are the Carolina Panthers. First and foremost, Bears fans, all of these are very winnable games for the Chicago Bears. I've said it to my dad. I said it to multiple Bears fans off the podcast as well. And this may be an overreaction to some of you guys. If the Chicago Bears can't leave this 3-game stretch at least going 2-1, there is a huge issue in the city of Chicago. There's a lot of Bears fans that even despite the offensive line struggles, there's a lot of Bears fans out there thinking that the Chicago Bears can go 3-0 during these next 3 games against the Colts, Panthers, and Rams, right? So I also think this is a golden opportunity for the Chicago Bears offense to get the ground game going. And the reason why I say this is that when you look at the most rushing yards per game allowed this season, you look at the Colts, 237, the Panthers, 199.5, and the Rams, 197. Those are 1, 2, 3. Those are the Chicago Bears' next 3 games. As we all know, nothing comes easy when you're a Chicago Bears fan, especially when you're looking at the state of this Bears offensive line. Their inability to get the run game going, their inability to protect Caleb Williams has been a huge issue. And it wouldn't shock me that even though these next 3 teams that we're playing have given up a lot of yards on the ground, it wouldn't surprise me if the Chicago Bears struggle, because that's how bad this Bears offensive line has been over the first 2 weeks of the NFL season. But Bears fans, we should be excited about the opportunity that this could be a prime spot for Shane Waldron and the Bears offensive line and the Bears offense in general to really turn things around. The Colts have struggled against the run. The Rams have struggled against the run, and the Panthers have also struggled against the run. When you look at what we have on this offense, once again, we have DeAndre Swift. We have Khalil Herbert. I also believe that Roschon Johnson should be getting a whole lot more touches as well. When you have those 3 running backs and they have different styles, we should have no problem running the football over these next 3 weeks. And here's also the importance about being able to run the football. If we're able to run the football effectively, you're going to see a more comfortable Caleb Williams as well. And he's going to be more efficient as a quarterback as well, because now the Chicago Bears offense won't be one-dimensional. That has been the problem over the first 2 weeks against the Tennessee Titans and then the Houston Texans, is that the Chicago Bears offense was one-dimensional because we haven't been able to run the football successfully, which means that the opposing defenses can just peel their ears back and continue to blitz Caleb Williams again, and again. But if we're able to run the football effectively over these next 3 weeks, it could possibly get Caleb Williams more comfortable, get the offense in a rhythm, and hopefully we can come away with 3 huge wins as well. and then be sitting at 4-1 as well. So Bears fans, we should be excited about the opportunity that the Chicago Bears offense has over the next 3 weeks. I feel like we are playing this stretch of schedule, especially when you're looking at the Colts, starting off with the Colts. This is the perfect time, especially when you're looking at a struggling Chicago Bears offensive line. We're looking at a struggling Chicago Bears offense as well in general. This is the perfect opportunity to get things on track. Once again, if the offensive line is still looking terrible, if Caleb Williams is still having his struggles, if Shane Waldron as an offensive coordinator is still having his struggles over the next 3 weeks against these opponents that are not only terrible against the run, but are also dealing with some key injuries as well. When you're looking at the Colts, no DeForest Buckner, they're missing one of their best corners as well for the season. Once again, the Rams are going to be without Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua and multiple starting other pieces like on the offensive line and defensive backs as well. And then, of course, when you're looking at the Carolina Panthers, they're just in a crapshoot right now in Carolina. So if we can't figure anything out in these next 3 games and come away with some wins here, we are in trouble as Bears fans. And the rest of the season is just going to be cloudy. As a Bears fan, it's going to be cloudy for the organization. I just think this is a prime opportunity for Shane Waldron, Caleb Williams, and the entirety of the Chicago Bears offense to figure it out. Before I let you guys go, I want to stress the importance of just giving Caleb Williams more time. And that's why it's so frustrating that Matt Eberflus came out yesterday in his press conference and basically stated that they're not making any changes to his offensive line currently. But check this stat out, Bears fans. Bears quarterback Caleb Williams completed 76 of his passes for 141 yards when he had a clean pocket against the Houston Texans. Obviously, we didn't see a lot of clean pockets over the last 2 weeks for Caleb Williams, especially against the Houston Texans. As we all know, he got sacked 7 times, 36 total quarterback pressures, 11 quarterback hits came his way in the loss to the Texans. If the offensive line can just get out of their own way and just play a little bit better and give Caleb Williams more time, you will start seeing a rhythm with this offense. You'll start seeing a more confident quarterback in Caleb Williams as well. And once again, as we all know, we have a lot of weapons that he can distribute the ball to, starting off with DJ Moore. Hopefully we get Keenan Allen back, Rome Odunze, and obviously the 3-headed monster that we have in the backfield as well. But it all starts with running the football. And that's something that we haven't been good at over the last 2 weeks. Caleb Williams actually leads everyone on offense, I believe, with like 59 rushing yards this season, which is absolutely terrible, especially when there were so much high expectations for DeAndre Swift. So Shane Waldron, if you're watching this or if you're watching anything on social media, make sure you understand that this is a prime opportunity for you to get the run game going. If you can get the run game going, that obviously leads to play action. You can roll Caleb Williams out, big plays downfield, or big plays down the middle of the field as well. Things will start opening up for you on offense, and that will give Caleb Williams a whole lot of confidence, especially with his early struggles early on in the season. So Bears fans, just want to come on here really quick and just break that down for you. And once again, as Bears fans, you guys should be excited about the opportunity that Caleb Williams and the Bears offense has over the next 3 weeks of the season. So Bears fans, before I let you guys go, let me ask you guys this. Do you think Caleb Williams, the offensive line, and the entirety of the Chicago Bears offense can get it going during the next 3 weeks of this season? Let me know down below what you're thinking in the comment section. But as always, make sure you continue to hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share this episode of Kick on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. But other than that, be back for all new Bears podcasts right here on Kick on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and as always, bear down.
You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic.